You're welcome, team. Baited the shit out of him on that one. You gotta at least complete the milestone. Alright. I can see your sleepiness coming on. Went from 23 to 16 and you go to 7 to 2. That was a good match though. I can't believe I totally forgot that Orpheus Riggs gets doubled up when you use it in Crucible. I really stopped paying attention to Destiny.
You treat her like a regular hoe. Just, you know, she's just there talking.
Yeah, basically I started treating it like a regular hoe. I was on Destiny. Well, you were there when I first started Destiny and how much I was on it. And I was treated like some regular bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, she's a regular bitch. Like, oh, fuck you, bitch.
You just
like, just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you she's a crazy ass bitch.
Mike's fault. What time is it, Mike? You're a liar. It's 12:15. You're not going to bed. You're gonna watch anime.
That's what I normally do too. You fall asleep to that bitch.
I know. You only need like 4 hours sleep.
Oh, 4 hours
Something
sleep.
wrong with you. I feel like you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. You're gonna find a new way to get a heart attack. It has nothing to do with diet or age or anything. It's just from sleep deprivation. Man, I wish I knew more people who had a PC gaming rig. There's this game called Hunt Showdown that I want to play.
Hunt Showdown.
Yeah.
What's that about? Is that like a Jason type of game or something?
You're a bounty hunter, and well, I don't know if there's a story mode to it, but basically it's like this game's been out for like 2 years. Basically, the game mode Gambit that we're gonna get in Destiny, they've been had that. Like it's 2-year teams. You're bounty hunting down this like Leatherface type monster or zombie or whatever, and it's 2 teams going at it. There's other shit in it too, and it's like permanent death and stuff too. It's still considered early access. It's not done.
Really? After 2 years?
Yeah.
You know, now
Yeah.
that you mention it, because I think even Warframe is, like, as long as it's been out for on PS3 and PC, it's still an unfinished product.
Yeah. Same thing with We Happy Few. Like it says it's early access, but I don't think they actually let anybody in for that one. I'm waiting on that one too. I haven't checked. Let me see what the new sale is. I haven't checked out what's on sale. I haven't played Battlefield 1 in a long time. I should start that.
I don't know, Battlefield 5 is like around the corner.
Yeah, I know, but I might as well play some of it before I forget it forever.
Did you get the gold little gun out of that game?
No. Oh, that little
Supposedly.
miniature gun. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how you get it.
I used to know it. Fucking shit. I can't remember it. If any of the viewers on the stream know how to get the gun, just post it, leave a link, whatever. I'm really looking forward to this Cyberpunk 2077, 2070, something like that.
Yeah, 2077 or 2044.
Whatever, some numbering scheme they have, year scheme they have.
Yeah.
It looks pretty darn good though. It looks good. It looks like that. What's that hacking game from Ubisoft? Watch Dogs, just on steroids. Watch Dogs DSX, just on steroids.
Oh yeah, I need to play Overwatch. I haven't checked out
The new rat.
the new. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I only played the what's her name, the evil doctor. I tried her. She's a She's a beast. She's a beast. That's all I got. That's all I ever asked. She's a beast. And Bridget's pretty easy to play with. I think she's better than Roland. I mean, not Roland. Who's that big ass tank? He has a big ass shield in Overwatch.
Oh, Reinhardt.
Reinhardt. I think she's better than him.
Oh, they're releasing 20XX for it. Let's see how much it is on Steam. Look at this one. It was like $4.
All right, Mike.
Where are you going, sir? We were just about to play Overwatch. Where are you going? That's what you ready for? Yeah. That's why you trying to run away, because I was about to play the first Overwatch. You're like, you know what, let me get out of here before he tells me to play Overwatch. So you're choosing anime over me, huh? You're a liar, you're not going to bed, you're choosing anime.
DJ Pillow.
Yeah, just... Go ahead.
Welcome.
Go choose your anime. At least tell me which one you're gonna watch.
Oh,
not fixing your Cody anymore. Oh, no more anime for you.
I'm not fixing your Cody no more. Oh man. Oh man. That's some cold-hearted shit.
What would you like?
Not doing it.
What would you
No
like?
more Cody for you.
Back anytime.
Go ahead, go. Go to your Japanese cartoon. Japanese. Oh yeah, I wish you well. Wish you sweet dreams there.
Oh. All right, bro.
Good night, sir. I got nothing else to say. You should go.
I'm not fixing your Cody no more.
That's how you know it's real.
Right.
Don't bring that goddamn Amazon box over here. I'm not fixing shit.
That was probably the biggest bought on Amazon. What's that? On Prime Day. Those 3 days. That was probably selling like hotcakes, bro.
Yeah, I've seen so many people like post on Facebook or whatever. The
I got Cody for sale.
Half off, and
yep.
Yeah, Cody's for sale. Like, honestly, I don't even use Cody anymore.
I still have XBMC on my computer, which still works, and I don't even use it. I don't even use it.
Yeah.
There'll be that one-off time when I'm really bored and like, you know what, I'll watch. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like killing anybody. Let me watch a couple movies.
You know, my problem is like, whatever movies I find on Cody, I try to find in reality. Like, if I find it in a 3D theater playing at the same time, I'm going to the theater. Just basically what it is. I'm just going to the freaking theater Just watch it there. You know, unless it's like some, you know, unless it's something like I don't really care about. Other than that.
Yeah, whenever I have the option of watching it in a better format, better quality, yeah, I'll watch it. But it's just convenient for those one-off days. I'm like, I want to binge watch some movies that I know Netflix don't have it, then Hulu doesn't have it, and
yeah.
So that's the only time I'll re-download and fix and update it. It goes back to not being.
That's far in between too. Because whatever Hulu and Netflix don't have, it's pretty much like a wrap. I'm not looking too further or harder than that. It's in the theater.
Yeah.
Did you watch that new Godzilla on Netflix?
No.
It's not too bad, sir. It's an anime. It's an anime.
Yeah, I know the anime's on there. They released a new trailer for the next Godzilla.
I think the girl that plays 11 in Stranger Things, she's in it.
Yeah, she's in it.
And then
so it's basically leading up to the basically leading up to the War of the Monsters with King Kong.
Really? They're gonna redo it? Really?
Yep. They already confirmed it. It's leading up to that Godzilla versus King Kong. So basically, we already, if you've seen the old ones, you already know what's going to happen in the next one. But they said it's going to be a whole lot of action. So I like Godzilla. I did like the remake. The only thing I was disappointed in there wasn't a lot of action. I mean, there was some, but and then it was just building up to that one moment he uses his power.
Oh yeah, when he fought the
atomic
moth
breath or whatever. Yeah, and he does it. Everybody was dying to see that one thing, and then it was kind of anticlimactic. It wasn't bad, but it was just like I waited an hour and 30 minutes for him to do that fucking move.
Yep, 10 or 20 minutes of straight violence from the monster itself. Done.
Yeah. So, but they said the next one is gonna have a lot of action, and then the third is gonna lead up to King Kong.
Then they might as well do a crossover between Godzilla and that Pacific Rim movie. They might as well do a crossover.
The Pacific Rim team kills Godzilla and King Kong.
Cause didn't they say like these monsters come from another realm? You know what I'm saying, in the Pacific Rim? So imagine the other realm is Godzilla. Like
we'll just leave that one alone.
I'm just saying. That's what they said in the movie, bro. I'll tell you.
What I'm wondering is how are they gonna make Godzilla? I mean, what are they gonna do with the storyline? Well, it's fucking King Kong. Who cares? They're just gonna say it's like 40 years in between each other. Like King Kong was alive for 30 years or whatever. Because besides King Kong is in the King Kong remake, he is nowhere near as big as Godzilla. He's like Godzilla's belly button.
But remember in the original one, King Kong walked away. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with the story to make King Kong the same size as the new Godzilla and stuff. And I was pissed as a kid because I don't like monkeys. All right, I don't trust the goddamn bastards.
Slinging crap across your face.
So when fucking King Kong killed Godzilla, I was like,
no.
I hate everybody. Why?
Oh man. Oh. I think the people who played the costumes probably had the best job.
Oh my god, it looks so.
So
After I
cheesy.
watched the trailer, I was like, let me look for the original. What it looked like. I was like, oh my god, this
Right.
is so bad.
And the thing is, you used to watch it religiously, like every
Yeah,
time
you
until it
watch it
came
like, oh my
out.
god.
You know what I'm saying? And then turn back, look at it, it's like I was completely enthralled with this whack piece of film.
Yeah,
Really, I must have been like super corny.
for real.
You know?
It was so bad.
But I would watch that shit all the time, though, and I still do. My nieces won't spend 2 seconds watching it, though. So won't spend 2 seconds even watching it.
Oh,
I did try. It was with Nina and some of her friends. She has one friend. She's into those cult classic films. So
Mm,
we went to downtown Hollywood to that theater. They like had like 2 movies showing at any given time or whatever.
mm.
I mean, we gave it a shot, but the movie was bad, and that theater smells like fucking thick ass pussy shit all at once.
Are you talking about the
Like,
flippers?
no, no, not flippers. In downtown Hollywood, like the old time classic looking theater where it only has like one
Oh
theater.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't really go to that one. I go to the one in Fort Lauderdale, and it usually has some like 8 movies showing, so it's a little better, a little nicer. It's right off A1A, going towards the beach. No, not A1A. US one.
595. Is
That
it?
was.
I thought it was 595 in US one.
Yeah, it's US one. Yep, it's off of there, and that's where I go because I know what you're talking about. I can't stand it. I can't stand that shit. Could not stand it. Not for my
Yeah,
opinion.
after somebody told me that's where people bring prostitutes or whatever.
I kind of believe it too. Kind of believe it.
Yeah, yeah. After being in there, I believe it myself.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, so how's your international travels with the job now? Did you go to Russia yet?
Waiting on no. He told me that like 2 days ago that that most likely might be the next destination, but hasn't got set in stone yet. I'm waiting anxiously for him to tell me pack the bags, we're going.
You're anxiously waiting to go.
Yeah.
You feeling kind
Well,
of
for two
bored?
reasons. One, yeah, I'm getting kind of bored, and two, money's just vanishing, and I'm not replenishing it. So I
Right,
need
right,
to
right,
go do something.
right. Definitely hear you on that.
Howdy do.
What? Yes.
I saw a contract out there for Microsoft.
Yeah,
I think
what's it for?
uh, it's basically the problem is it's just a 4 hour day. So 4 hours working for Microsoft at the Microsoft Latin America headquarters down in Fort Lauderdale, and basically you're pretty much supporting every piece of Microsoft equipment there is out there. It's really what it is.
Oh.
And you're also supporting, because that's the Microsoft Latin America headquarters, anyone that comes from Latin America to there, you have to help them. So
Thanks.
it probably has its perks. You know? Just hands on every piece of Microsoft equipment, every piece of that Microsoft software. Probably dozens of freaking activation keys that they'll probably never use all. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, narrow down to the same basic problem just for
hmm?
different shit. Probably just narrows down to the same basic problem just for different shit.
Right, right.
Oh, I'll check it out
And
tomorrow.
I think there's an Amazon is looking for people down in Opelika.
Oh yeah, you remind me of something. There's something else I want to check out. I
What's that?
know they're doing some kind of, I don't know if they fund your startup,
Who?
but Amazon. I don't know if they
Really?
fund your startup. Yeah. No, but it's for basically for starting your own delivery service for them. Like you're
Oh,
gonna
you pick
start
up their
your
loads
own.
for them. Right, right.
Yeah, you'll have like I know one of my friends. He didn't tell me about it, but I know that's what he's doing. And he told me he's doing delivery for Amazon. But then I seen his I should set up a lunch with him or something and talk to him more about it. But he has a semi truck head, for
Mm,
most likely is for pulling trailers
mm,
now, and he has like three those commercial Ram vans,
mm,
the square ones. I think three of them or four of them.
mm.
He delivers for Amazon.
I
So you can
know
be
I know that those guys are doing like more services now, based on their platform. Um, hey, if that's the thing, then I I know probably their Christmas is gonna be freaking hectic for those guys. 'Cause I just see problems with Amazon in the future just on logistics because um they're depending on so much delivery people, so much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And when you have so much delivery people, you're gonna lose control. You know, you're gonna lose control. I'm not sure how their hiring process works, but
Golly.
man, it's gonna be tough. I would hate to be. See, that I'm kind of glad that Amazon Prime now is not in Broward because Miami looks like if they had anyone order anything from Amazon Prime now, they have to be there in 2 hours. That looks like it will be a headache. That would be a headache. Oh, was it either 2 hours or 1 hour? Was it two? Where they
Yeah, I think it's
deliver.
within 2 hours. Yes, I think that's mainly most of the things you'll be doing. I don't know how. Hold on, let me look it up.
That and Whole Foods, you know.
Yeah, they acquired Whole Foods, doing Whole Food delivery.
Goodbye. Ricky!
Yeah, I know I've seen it on
Welcome.
CNN or something.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's on the startup page when I start up my computer.
Today, historical sites are disappearing, but AI can help us bring history back to life. To recreate sites one by one is
Okay, name common, don't care about your
Oh, that
if you have
cheek!
okay, yeah, here's an article. If you have $10,000 and want to start your own and you want to be your own boss, Amazon has a deal for you. Starting Thursday, you can apply for your very own small business delivering Amazon Prime packages and Amazon branded vans and uniforms. Somebody wants to help launch a small businesses in the United States dedicated to taking its packages to their last step of the journey, from local Amazon sorting centers to customers who ordered them. Announced a new program on Wednesday in Seattle. What's this? Well, from June 20th. So it started June 28th. So,
Yeah,
like,
Fine.
this year.
um, yeah, I'm a month behind, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But the initial cost is $10,000. You'll go to helping start the independent
All
business.
right.
That has to begin with at least 5 delivery vans and ramp up to 20 over a undisclosed period of time. So you have a certain period of time to turn your 10 business vans into 20, which is probably why you start to get gray hair and lose all of it because Amazon puts their thumb over your head to produce.
Right. And the fuck,
But if
you're only
you get,
starting with 10 grand. You're not gonna have 5 vans anytime soon.
yeah, well, depending on what kind of deal Amazon's getting these vans at or whatever.
Okay, I guess.
So I guess it would. If they say the initial 10,000 will go to help, oh, well, I guess the rest of it will be considered as debt
It would have to be.
or as a business. Oh yeah, a business loan from Amazon to you, which is they reoccur in profit until you clean back to zero, and then they start reinvesting more into you to
But here's
put you
my
from
thing: when the van,
five vans up to
when the
20.
but here's my thing: when the van breaks down or needs more tires or needs to go to the mechanic shop, does Amazon give you help to pay for this shit? No, probably. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying I don't know.
It probably yeah, it's a fleet. It'll be a fleet under a fleet insurance, so it probably depends on the type of damage to the vehicle.
I'm talking about normal wear and tear, like the everyday. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal wear and tear like oil and tires and stuff like that. They pay a small. If it's anything like Comcast, any other fleet vehicle, they a small dividend amount does come out of your pocket. Pay for the labor. I think the rest of it's like covered something, but accidents and stuff like that. That's where the big chunks come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're so any company that has fleet vehicles are so strict with getting tickets and accidents and stuff like that because it's a it's a big deductible on each fucking.
It's a ding, basically, what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a big ding. I don't know. It doesn't look like a bad idea though. I could group together enough people who want to invest money into it. See what. Basically, the more money you can invest initially, the better it sounds.
Right.
Because obviously there's less overhead on initially.
It just sounds like they're just instead of like paying an employee, you're saying you're your own company, but you have to follow the strict guidelines from Amazon, and they're like, it's like, then where does the independence come from? It's almost a sham.
Well,
you feel what I'm saying?
I guess from our stand. Well, I've been on both sides of the track. I don't know how many jobs you had where it's your regular employee, not a contractor. So I mean, from where I'm at now, with the job that I have now, traveling and stuff, there's basically nobody over, so it's hella less stressful and hella more freedom and stuff. But if I was to choose between being like Mike, like yeah, you're a supervisor and everything, but when Nixie runs you fucking ragged week after week after week because you basically you have to do this.
What they say.
I guess this kind of gives you some kind of freedom how to delegate your workers and everything, but not really. I guess it would all fall down to one type of scheduling because you gotta meet delivery period times and stuff like that, and yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
it's the same shit. It's a shortcut then, though.
Because that's what it sounds like to me. They just want to avoid liability. They don't have to pay you retirement. They don't have to pay you your insurance.
Yeah, it's a smart business model on their end because the amount of delivery drivers they would have to hire from the ground up and have all these different delivery units and everything, if they were to do it all under their own umbrella, it would be so time consuming and just a lot of headache. So instead of that, you just find business partners who want to deal with the headache, and we give you the consistent work.
Right. Because the one thing that makes FedEx and USPS work is it's not the actual delivery driver; it's the software that tells them how to get to point A to point B to point C to point D to point E, all efficiently, while using the tank of gas that they filled up that morning. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really makes them efficient. But at the same time, that's gonna be the number one killer for all these other small guys, because they're gonna say, "Hey, I did for Amazon. Did you check and look at your gas? Because that's gonna be your thing. If you don't have software like true GPS software that's telling you efficiently how to get to point A to point B to point C to point, all the points, you're killing yourself in gas, and then you're killing yourself in maintenance that upstream maintenance fees that you really don't see that comes across of it, and that's the thing. FedEx and UPS run them shits efficiently to where they can schedule when things gonna fall off and break because their software is built for that. Outside guy, no way. And for him to come up with that type of software, what? You're spending millions. Shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, and to reroute off of live updates and everything.
Right.
I mean, my my cheapest, and if to be honest right now, like if I was running a fleet and you'd ask me what software they're using, they're gonna use Waze. Y'all motherfuckers running Waze. So let's see, add in destination stops, reroutes everything for you. The live updates are basically off of community, feedback. But I guess it's better than nothing.
Right.
But yeah, it's not.
Like, I looked into FedEx and UPS back in the days, you know what I'm saying? And it's the software that makes them so efficient, nothing else. It's the software. It's not even, don't get me wrong, driver still matters, but reality, it's just the software.
Whoa. Looks like the little web-based game creators of Adult Swim have grown over time. They got it's a 2D side scroller, but it's pretty cool. Called Death Gambit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes, props.
It seems like the creator from what's his name? Avatar moving over to Netflix too.
Oh yeah, I seen a trailer. The other night I was half awake after I didn't watch it. But I seen the writer has a show coming on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Nickelodeon has a good grip on the Avatar, and I'll never let that go. But I always believed when I saw Avatar, like it was a good show. I didn't think it belonged on Nickelodeon. Just did not think it belonged on Nickelodeon.
Oh, it was far beyond what anything Nickelodeon had going on there, and what you expect from their content as far as parent children advisory. Like the story, you could tell it wanted to be much more than what it was.
It just couldn't.
But just had a lot of restraints on it.
Right.
But that was apparent to me when there was what was her name? I can't remember her name. Zuko's sister.
Oh, the crazy chick. Gotcha.
Yeah, when they brought her in and they started showing more of her character development. Like when she attacked Korra and stuff in the end, like she was really losing her shit. You could tell that they wanted to put that in. They wanted to go more in depth with that because she was really trying to kill that. This wasn't like any other regular fight. She really wanted to kill Korra in that moment there. I thought that was a pretty cool moment. When they basically had to insinuate as much as possible because they couldn't show it that Jet died.
Oh yeah.
That guy Jet. Yeah.
I like Jet too.
That was another situation where there was just Nickelodeon restraints.
Yep, couldn't show it.
They couldn't show it the way they wanted to. In The Legend of Korra, moment after moment, there's so many moments in that one where I was like, why did you agree to do it again on Nickelodeon? Why didn't you just go somewhere else with it? But then there's the whole legality reason, of course. That's why. There were so many moments in Legend of Korra where it's like, if this was Adult Swim or just a different studio, this would be fleshed out so much better than what it is.
Right. That's why I felt too. I kind of understood, like, if I was like a creator like them and I wanted to be on television and Nickelodeon gave me my first in, then you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
It's
But
just one of those cases where you would have to make sure that you held the right to it, you know.
right,
But
and I don't think they did.
you know, Nick Cannon's not a fool. He ain't gonna let you hold the rights to that shit.
They can't. Mariah.
Nick Cannon said, "Hell," Mariah knows the whole
The whole spiel.
legal thing when holding the rights to your work. She said, "Hell no, I hold the rights to my music, and you ain't gonna come over here and do what I do."
No. Gonna cough up the masters.
You better cough up the rights to the masters and sign on this dotted line.
You want that check? Cough that shit up. Oh.
If
Yeah.
McDonald's got a Avatar Happy Meal, we making that money, not you.
Oh man. Yeah, I did kind of feel Aang was pretty much stifled towards
Yeah.
the last season, and same thing with Core. Like they try to push, and Nick is like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
That's why I felt like they just moved away from the whole Zuko finding out what happened to his mother and his dad. Like, that's just too heavy. Like, these kids on just watching Nickelodeon, they kind of watch Avatar, but they're going all into that heavy
Oof.
shit right there. They're not gonna watch that. They're not even gonna begin to understand that shit. So that's why I feel like they just skipped over. They really did skip over all of that. Like, I thought for sure that was like the next thing that was gonna happen. Even
I thought
in
so too.
The Legend of Korra, where they started bringing back the old characters, but they didn't even go over it. They just kind of shitted on it.
I think that's why they teased it in the very first episode in Korra. They teased that entire thought.
Yeah. But, you know. I didn't finish The Legend of Korra, though. I need to finish.
That was a pretty good show.
Right now, I'm trying to finish up Dexter.
Oh, the murderer?
Wave. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love that show, too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think I only have like a season and a half left in season 7 or something. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to catch up.
With Dexter?
Yeah, she's in season 5. We were watching it together, but then, you know, I ain't got no regular job like everybody else.
I got you. So,
2
ahead I
days
go.
sitting around. I'm way ahead of her now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do shit like that. I understand. Trust me. Yeah, that's why sometimes you gotta find shit you guys watch together and shit like, you know what? This is what I watch, and you watch that shit. It's kind of hard to do something like that.
I'm trying not to think too much into it because, for where I'm at now, his sister already seen him kill somebody.
Oof.
So I was like, God damn it! I was thinking that shit was gonna happen like in the last season.
Nope.
It's happening now, and there's a whole other season. Where the hell is this show gonna go now? But you know, I try not to think about that and let me just watch the show and let it hit me when.
Oh, just take the ride. Yep, just take the ride.
Yeah, just take the ride.
Yep.
Because that's what made it so good. Like, I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I was just taking the ride, and then Rita died at the end of season 4, and I was like, holy shit! I was not expecting that. Like, but then when I think about it, I was like, if I really was thinking about it, most likely
I'd go.
Like, yep, they're gonna show that she died at some point. Like, you know, the Trinity Killer got her, but just, you know, taking the ride and not thinking too much into it made it so much better. So that's what I'm gonna.
Yep, don't think about it.
Loose.
It only makes sense afterwards because in reality, Rita was his heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would have been the person that would pull him back from the brink. But,
yeah,
yeah, she had to go. And, yeah,
I feel like when I think about it more, it's a financial writer's security. Then it's like if the show wasn't doing that great, then that probably like season 5 probably would have been like the last season where he kind of, you know, maybe Deb finds out and things mellow out, and but Rita's still alive, and then they close it out. But it gained so much popularity. It's like, nope, we need to give this killer some more legs to run with. So bitch, you gotta go.
Right.
We're done for. You know, we gotta give him some more legs to run with. So you gotta go. So I was thinking, okay, 8 seasons. The last season has to be where Deb or Batista, somebody sees him, catches him doing it. Like, there ain't no going back from this. Like, we see you. We see you right now. Plain as day. You're doing it. Right. We see you. And it was fucking Deb. And I was like, oh, man. But that's at the end of 6. So I was like, shit, what are they going to do for two seasons? Like, that's why I said, let me stop.
Right. It's one of those things, man. It's one of those things.
I wish I watched it when everybody was on the wave. It was like one of those things, like, you hear everybody, you go to work, or you're in class, you hear everybody talking about it. It's like, oh, you watch this? You're like, no. It looks like I can't talk to you today.
That's I watched it during the hype of it, and then I caught it like that. That's what I did.
No, I don't know what I was doing or watching at that time. I know my sister was watching it, but I never got into it with her. That's probably what it was. Sibling rivalry. I'm not watching that fucking show because you watch it. Leave me alone.
I thought it was kind of nuts too at first, and then when I started watching it, I was like, all right. It's kind of like it's different, murderous, wire-ish.
You know what came kind of when I started watching it, what I was getting the same feelings, like I don't think I'm gonna watch this. I don't feel very interested. But what dragged me in was his own personal narrative in his head. Like how there's that personal narrative that's going on. That's what kept me interested. That's what sucked me back in. And I started watching season 1 again a couple weeks.
There's another show that does similar to what Dexter did back in the 80s. I'm not sure if you remember it. The Wonder Years. The main character did the same thing.
Yeah.
Did the same thing.
I forgot. I was watching The Wonder Years again when I got Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
I forgot where I left off. I don't remember if I finished it or not, but I forgot where I left off. I think it I don't know. I have to check on that. I don't remember. And I tried to figure out what the hell happened with Saved by the Bell. And I don't remember that either. Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of shows that I watched today and I don't remember. Oh no. Okay, How I Met Your Mother, I remember how that one ended.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
there's a football one. There's a football one that I like too that I didn't watch to the end as well, where they all play fantasy football. And The League. It's called The League. That's what it's called. It's called The League.
Oh,
I finished watching that.
No, I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch that? I think for you, since you like football, you probably should watch that shit. It's funny as heck, stupid as fuck.
I'll check out The League. I'll
think it's on FX, like the guys from was it Something Sunny on Philadelphia?
Oh, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, something like that.
It's yeah, same television network that has that show. I'm not
I
sure if
heard
it's.
that show's funny as hell.
I never really got into it. I never
Always
really
Sunny
did.
in Philadelphia.
I got maybe I should give it a try. I just never really got into it.
That that '70s show. I was trying to figure out what the hell happened with that, because I would watch it whenever it was on, because sometimes it was funny. It was just like Saved by the Bell, or not Saved by the Bell, like like Fresh Prince or Martin or whatever. You'll watch it when it's on, but you're not really
Watching it.
you're not invested in the story, like where is it going or whatever. So I was like, kind of asking questions like, where did it go? Like Martin. Look how many fucking Martin episodes I watched, but I don't know where that show went. Did it just end, or did it have an actual ending, or?
Oh, it ended.
Fresh Prince, when they moved out the house and everything, like that's how that one ended, But how did Martin end? Did it just abruptly get canceled, or?
No, they did a bunch of nonsense. The last episode, Gina and Martin actually moved out of the apartment. That's how it ended.
Okay.
But the thing is, that was the time where Gina had the restraining order against him, so you would never see them. You would never see them in the same scene together.
Okay. Right. That was pretty awkward then.
Yeah, because they did like an entire season like without Gina. Like they had this cruise where Gina did not get on the boat. like Martin, bro. I know you want to make that money. Let's be honest, bro. You should have replaced it. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't like you'd like it was weird like they did to Aunt Viv in Fresh Prince. Other than she wasn't really like under suspicion of of some type of sexual act or anything against with Phil. You know what I'm saying? But he should have just replaced her. Like there was no way around it. There was no way around that. But he tried to, and it just was awkward.
Yeah, it probably, that had to be the beginning of the end. Because even watching the show, you're watching it and they're making up all this bullshit while they're not together, but like in real life, because this guy's got super sexual with her or whatever. Said no.
No doubt that Gina is at the time probably still is. You know what I'm saying? Is a hot bitch. Is a hot woman. I'm sorry. She is hot. Yeah.
I mean, there's just something about her. I love to tap that out.
You know what I'm saying? But if anything, Martin should have learned from In Living Color from the Wayans brothers that ran that shit. Like they had Jennifer Lopez on that. Like you heard nothing like overtly saying, "Oh, Damon touched me."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Should have took cues from that. You want to make the money, make the money. Don't touch the women.
Yo, the whole Wayans brothers is behind that show, and you want to tell me now one of them tapped J-Lo when she walked through that door? I know she was just a dancer, but still.
Right.
Looking at all the dancers, like,
I know.
A thick, fit girl like that coming through the door, that's not 9 out of 10 girls. That's 1 out of 100.
I feel you. But them niggas did
I'm
it.
sure.
But here's the thing.
I'm sure one of them
got it. You think so?
Regularly.
I don't know.
For sure, one of them. I'm not saying it was like just for her to get on the show, whether it was consensual or something. But one of them had to have went after that. They couldn't have, just left that one. Oh, somebody would have.
I'm just saying, the reason why I'm saying none of them did, because I heard nothing from them saying they did. And nothing that J-Lo ever said. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm saying that they
At the
didn't
same
do it.
time, neither of them, as far as celebrities, I don't know who. Even to this day, like Shawn Wayne was considered one of the more attractive of the brothers that all the girls liked, but I never heard him talking about any girl he was dating or
Nope.
anything.
Nope.
You
Me
know, they're
neither.
just. I feel like they're just like that. They don't talk about that.
Mm. It's probably best.
And J-Lo too. J-Lo doesn't. I
Well,
mean,
she
the
lets
only,
TV do it for
the
her.
only,
So.
yeah, the press does that for her, but she doesn't talk about that.
Which is probably best.
But back then, where there wasn't a lot of paparazzi going on, and this is not like a A-list, big-time A-list show. The whole Wayne's brothers is running it. She's a dancer at the time. I'm pretty sure one of them was hitting her down.
On the low.
There's no way. Like, come on! If you even
feel
Google
you.
it now, J-Lo, the Living Colors dancers, right? And you look at her next to the other 4 or 6 girls, like none of them are coming close to being as thick as her and shit. And you're telling me the whole cast of these niggas who are wilding out, like out extroverts, as if none of them hollered at her and tried to get that ass? Come on. Somebody was getting that ass. Somebody. These niggas were doing crazy shit on set. Like, even back then, that little skinny nigga Tommy Lee was wearing a G-string for skits. And that
I
was
know.
back in the 90s. That's obscene as hell.
Right.
So I know somebody was trying to tap that ass. Had to. If they didn't, then I'm sorry. Then my bad for judging. You guys are the most professional people out there.
Right.
But if I was a betting man, I bet somebody try to on a weekly basis, or was tapping that out for sure.
They're sending little pass notes saying, "Hey, I got McDonald's money. You can supersize it."
For real, like
You can supersize
something.
it. Oh Lord. That's why I said, I'm just saying on the surface level, there was nothing that ever came up saying they did or didn't. Saying it doesn't exist. So that's why I have to say what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I get you. Sticking to the facts.
Yeah. But I definitely hear you, bro. On the male tip.
Yeah, just on a basic male tip. Come on.
Yeah. Don't tell me no one will talk to you.
Yeah, don't tell me nobody approached you between your little routine practices or whatever it is you do.
Especially, right? Especially with her and her crew there, and you see them performing the act before they do it on stage. I mean, before live on the set. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Work that sweat.
For real.
Want me to grab you a towel? When we wipe you, down.
They've been trying to wipe down that sweaty booty.
Let me get you something to drink. Probably pulling T-Pain moves. Let me buy you a drink. Yeah, Marlon has kids and shit. Didn't know about his wife.
You know, they're real private about things like that, whether it be because they're always cheating on their ass or what, I don't know. But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah. I'm saying because the absence of anything negative, the only thing I can think of is upstanding citizen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just absence of anything negative, or to the contrary of what else that's to be said. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why I have to think what I have to think. But you're right. Like there's some malehood thinking about, you know what I mean? Like yeah. Hell yeah, if I see a big ass booty and she says she's single, why wouldn't I not try? You know?
Yeah, you know?
Ain't nothing wrong saying, well, at least I made an effort. Especially if she was young in the game too. Yeah, J-Lo now has probably been like tested. Like ran through dozens of times.
Well, she's trying to make it work with A-Rod. She still looks sexy as hell, gotta give her that for her age.
Well, A-Rod's like a half a billionaire too.
Yeah.
So like she gave up Puffy, and Puffy turned to be a billionaire by himself anyway. She's not gonna let that shit slide. Not that easily. And Puffy gave her like the ins and outs of how to be an entrepreneur. So she took that to heart.
Yeah, that was fucked up the way she left Puffy though. I mean, you know, going through that whole court thing and everything, she didn't leave for no other reason than to save her celebrity status face then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she could have worked it out. Could have decided not to. Because he was black, right? Never mind.
Yeah, he's black, he's going to trial for a shooting, all that. She separated herself for those reasons alone, because, you know, he's been saying he had nothing to do with it. It's going to come out he has nothing to do with it, just that Shine is under his label, that's it.
Right.
And that's how it came out. I'm not saying, you know, other people are saying that he could have took some responsibility or whatever, or even just for Shine's sake, to reduce the sentence or whatever. But
I wouldn't take anyone's like.
Yeah,
that's not,
you know, if I didn't do it, I ain't, you know,
I ain't doing
that's
it.
on you, brother.
Yeah. Now, if I knew I said something to you, hey, bro, here's the gun, go do this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? Different story. I deserve to go to jail. But
yeah, but I was like, you know, bad boy for life, we don't take that shit. Shine, go over there and fire that cannon at these motherfuckers sucking shit.
You don't use this cannon, use this cannon, right? And that's what I'm talking about. If I did it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that would be the thought process behind it. But it didn't work out that way. And isn't Shine like out of jail now? He's still rapping or something?
Oh, yeah. He's been out of jail and he released a couple songs, but his whole style kind of changed. Even his voice, the way he enunciates and his tone was different.
So.
It was very Belizean-ish.
So, I guess jail turned him out. Oh, really? You bring friends out? Okay. Oh, you a sneaky little bitch. Oh, that was cheap. That was so cheap. Fuck you, bitch. Got you, bitch ass.
Thank you. Hey. Bye-bye. But...
I'm not sure what the hamster ball guy's abilities are, but he seems to be pretty OP-ish.
He has to be a tank.
Rolls around fast. He's a tank for sure, but he rolls around. He can turn into a ball and roll around fast as hell. And if he hits a certain speed, he does damage to you. And in his, I guess, regular cannon shooting mode, he moves around pretty quick. The little legs under his fucking ball.
Oh, you're trying it right now. Okay.
No, I'm not playing as them because they keep picking them, but I'm playing against them. Nah, it's not that easy to. You know, it is. He doesn't have like any major heavy hitting
What's his ult move
things in
then?
his arsenal, but he's very mobile and takes a good amount of damage.
So he's a big target, basically.
Very fast moving target.
Flippin' heck. Hello. Thank
How
you.
much is Overwatch for the PC?
It's better if you catch it on the free weekend nonsense. That's where it drops down like $30.
Demi Lovato had a heroin overdose.
Who had an overdose?
Demi Lovato.
Is
Didn't
that the
know she
big
did
chick?
heroin.
She's like a singer. She's like a big girl, I believe.
No, she's not a. She's not big.
Not like heavy, but she's not small either.
Golly.
She had a hit song
She looked good.
this summer, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, she looked good. But
Yeah, I wouldn't turn her down. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
endorsed players. You get enough player endorsements, you get recognized to be a part of the Overwatch League or something? Is that what they're doing?
Yep.
Wow. Pretty cool.
There's a South Florida team looking for. I don't know if they're still looking for people, but if you're interested.
Okay, I think I'm done with the internet. I forget what the rapper's name is, but he says he doesn't. He only has Instagram and Facebook with a couple of his family members on there.
Mm.
Because he says the internet's fucking weird, and I have to agree with him now. I just seen a picture that says, "How does Jesus masturbate?" And he's putting his penis through the hole in his hand. Pretty fucked up shit right there.
Oh.
That is some fucked up shit right there.
The problem is, someone actually thought this thought, and then
The
drew this
bigger
shit.
problem is that I chuckled at some shit like that. So, I mean, the internet, it's warping my mind.
The power of suggestion, my friend. The power of suggestion.
Too much. I'm done with the internet.
Well now.
What? But...
Now listen here. Mm-hmm.
Master Evan? Hmm?
So I want them to build a wallway near me so bad. I realize
Built
why everybody is hyped about Huawei.
Huawei. Huawei.
They
The
make
gas
good ass
restaurant?
sandwiches. Yeah, it's a gas station.
I have one down my road. It's really not that great. They're just standard in
So
my mind.
I went to one and the sandwiches was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The one that they make for you in the middle, and the coffee was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get why all you fucking old people are outside the Huawei.
I say one thing when I ever go to the Huawei down my street. There's like at least 2 or 5 people sitting on their chairs just talking casually, like nothing ever happened. Like I have nowhere to go but hang out with.
Yep.
After this, I gotta get going.
Oh, it is you. It really is. Ratcha? Gosh, it's been so long. How are you?
I was pretty surprised that that other gas station bought all those Hests that other year ago.
Oh yeah, Speedway.
Yeah,
I was
man.
pretty saddened by that. I like Hess.
The guards were all
Yeah,
talking
I
about
do
how you'd
too.
been spotted.
Like no
I
more
was
Hess
petrified
gat,
they might get
you
to you
know,
first.
Christmas trucks anymore and stuff like that. Like, really?
Man, I was pretty shocked too. Like,
You mustn't stay here any longer. King Mausinger has ordered your arrest.
Thank you for your concern. But I came here to speak with him, as one ruler to another. I mean
Now
to
we're
forge a
gonna
union between our
lose.
two kingdoms.
And how do
Knew
you
it.
plan to do that?
Why does that always
In case
happen
you
right
haven't
before I get
noticed,
into the
borders
fucking
are
center?
closed,
We
and
lose.
the entire country is cut off from the rest of the world.
I know, but...
do you like even like hot sauce, Phil?
Is Ding
Do I
Dong
like hot
Dell
sauce?
better
Mm-hmm.
now?
Yeah.
Are rats and mice happy?
Go and try that Mad Dog. No, was it is it Special 57?
Mad Dog 57.
357. I think is that. That shit. My friend and we've been eating hot sauce. You know, just basically from the hot sauce from the Hot Ones TV show,
Yeah.
and there's three different kinds of the Mad Dog 357. It's the one with the red cap, and literally, you know, we've been using our stuff since April, and now we go through rotation and shit like that. And he had still had the same hot sauce back in April that we still have now, and literally, that red cap. Hello.
I think I know what's bothering you, but there's no need to worry, my dear. King Mausinger will come to his senses. He always hated injustice. That's why your father put his faith in him in the first...
Really?
Um,
Oh yes, because he felt the same. And that's why he gave Mousefolk a chance, like no king of Ding Dong Dell had ever done before. Well, he made me his maid, didn't he? And Mausinger his chancellor. Such things were unheard of at the time.
But Mausinger believes that... He believes that my father simply used him in order to keep Mousekind under control.
Does he indeed? Then he's sorely mistaken. Your father, near enough, pulled his mane out trying to build bridges between our two peoples. It's just a shame you have to take an old maid's word for it. If only he could have told you himself. His diary would have been the next best thing, I suppose, but I'm afraid they laid it to rest alongside him.
Is that right? Thank you, Ratcha. You've been very helpful.
Glad to be of service, my dear. Just you be careful now, you hear?
Hey. Well now. Welcome. Let's see if we have what you're looking for. Let's see if we have what you're looking for. Please come again. Hello there. What can I do for you? See you again.
Good day to you. Hmm?